we have to thank Allah that the Son, we get ready to bring him, we want to hear from him. He's continuing. He started it. We didn't have this on his father. His father caused us to stand up, but bring us all together, his son, building on his father's legacy, made this a permanent addition to the conventions. Allahu Akbar. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you President of the Mosque, Warithudeen II.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be on you. Distinguished guests, believers in uniform. What can I say? All of it has been said. It's that my heart is so warmed and open that it's truly a blessed day for us to be witnesses of this great miracle, miraculous work that Allah is doing on a people on a choice people. And we should be grateful to Allah. I'm extremely grateful to Allah to be a part of this and to be a witness at this day. And I'm sure that the believers from the early days, our ancestors that were brought over here as slaves, that they would be seeing this in this light, that it would justify all of the difficulty and times that we've come through in the past. And I just want to echo what Imam Talib was saying, that if it wasn't for Imam Warithudeen Mohammed having the foresight to see and the need and the vision to see down the road, that none of this would be possible that we see here today. And Brother Rudolph Martin, his story, most of you probably just heard his story today. He gave me a little preview yesterday, and I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it knowing this brother, that over the years, seeing him, the warmth and the kind and gentle nature he has, I wouldn't have believed that he had an angry bone in his body. But I know that I better believe him, because the Muslims in our community, they tell the truth. They don't lie. And especially the pioneers. And when they tell you something, you better listen and take them serious. So I grew up around some of the most kindest, gentle souls and gentle natures and the most humanity. And to hear that they came through such hard and difficult times in the past, it's almost difficult, it's hard to believe or to accept that they can come through such difficulties and be completely transformed. And it makes me reflect on the fact that in nature we know that difficulty, and the Quran teaches that after difficulty comes ease, and pressure makes a person. And it makes a stronger person. If the person doesn't break, if they're able to survive, then you come out with a more well-polished and a more beautiful human being than they may not have been that same person if they hadn't come through that difficulty. So much so that Brother Rudolph, whenever I used to see him, I would miss him. I said, this is the brother. I said, he has a license plate that says W.D. Mohammed 1975. And that's who he is. That's W.D. Mohammed right there. He loved Imam Muhammad, and he loved this community. So much so that I told my wife, I used to tell her all the time that I adopted him. I said, I didn't know my grandfather, on either side, my mother's father or my father, too well. I said, Rudolph Martin, that's my new grandpa. But then he tells me he's a year younger than my father. So I told him yesterday, I said, you're going to have to take up the slack because my father ain't around, so I'm going to need you sometime. Alhamdulillah. But this is a beautiful brother, and that's why Allah blessed him with a beautiful family. I'm not going to take up too much time because it's almost time for Dhuhr prayer, and we're going to take a short break for Salat. And I just want to congratulate all of you that are here and for making this a successful event. And it has been successful. It's been beautiful. And I pray Allah that we continue to grow and really go back and spread the word, because we know what happened here this weekend. We know what Allah has done for us over the generations since Imam Muhammad, through Imam Muhammad's leadership. But let people know with pride, and let people know the successes and the achievements that we've had. And continue to grow and continue to prosper, inshallah. And we'll be back with you in a few minutes. I'm going to turn it back over to Imam Talib. And congratulations to Imam Talib Sharif and everything he said, we should pray for this brother because he had the foresight. He got with some other brothers. He had the foresight to see that the believers in uniform was a program that was appropriate, and then the rest is history. Alhamdulillah. And that we're here today representing the Islamic world amongst the leadership of the Islamic world at the White House with the President of the United States. I know many of you have heard the story about the iftar we had about 3 weeks ago. It was a very beautiful and humbling experience. And the President, he has such foresight and such sense of soul that I can't help but to share. I have military people behind me to share with you what our Commander-in-Chief shared with me. He said that the world has never been more peaceful today than it has been in its history. Even the violence that you hear about in the United States. So don't believe the people that want to promote sadness and disparity, that the world is a much better world. And we heard this first from Imam Warithudeen Mohammed, and we have to thank President Barack Obama. And Allah is my witness. I look forward to seeing him in office for the next 4 years and helping make this world even a more peaceful world in the future years than it is even today. Thank you. Inshallah. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. So we're concluding our program now. I want to ask our panelists, those who are up here, to stand one last time, and I need you all to stand for them. They stand